Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be. Stamp collecting is fun, and the year is 2009, 2009. And we're going to actually do two dates today, 2 years, to probably finish off the organisation of my envelopes and my years. So we're going to look at 2019 also. But before we get that far ahead, we'll go back in time to 2019. And we haven't got that many, so we should have plenty of time to do the two. And time left over as well. Now, as you can probably tell, my sinuses are an absolute mess. We've had hot weather, cold weather, wet weather, dry weather. Birds are twittering, birds nesting, birds all over the place. My sinuses are wrecked. But that does not stop me from enjoying a bit of fun. Now, as usual, we've got my favourite book, Stanley Gibbons' Collect British Stamps 2019. I do have two other envelopes here, 2022 and 2020, which just have one stamp in each. So if we've got time, we'll have a look, but I don't particularly want to do that. I want to try and fill that before I make any show of them, because it's a bit pathetic, isn't it? Just one stamp from a year. So what have we got here? Well, here we've got Edward the Seventh, who was the son of Queen Victoria. I'm hoping that he does belong here. I'm not convinced at this moment in time because I'm turning pages and I don't think he may even belong here. There are kings and queens. There are kings and queens hither. But they tend to be the Tudors rather than the other. So what I will do is I'll lay this to one side and I was going to say put the AI on it, but I don't think it will pick up because it's a face. I also think that is another Hanoverian, so we'll leave that. Now this I do know belongs to that particular year, because if we just go backwards to what am I looking at? Oh yes, on a further page. Here we are. Plain, Dancing Girl, and the telephone box. This is in a triplet, a triplicate, a triplification. So there's been a bit of a mini sheet going on here. Mini skirt. Spitfire, probably a Hurricane Spitfire. Supermarine Spitfire, sorry. Telephone case. British icons, I would suggest. And there may be a stamp missing from there. Next we've got Dragons. There be dragons, be there not. 2009. Let's go back a bit. 2009. Dragons. This has got to be surely mythical creatures. It is. Mythical creatures, 6 of them. And I do have 2. As we have a look at this, it's the unicorns. Wonderful. So we have 2 of those. Here's another Hanoverian. He's not Hanoverian though. He is. I don't know what's going on with these monarchs. Yeah, we have here a 2010er. By the look of it. See? I'm not even sure that's... I'm going to have to revisit these monarchs in such a way that I get them correct. But at least they seem to be sticking together. There's Queen Anne. Edward the 8th in his uniform. Are there any others? Mary Tudor. Now this does belong in 2009. I feel. And I think I can prove it. Here she is. Interestingly, this has been through the post. So that's a definite for 2009. I'll leave that on the envelope. And Enery. Our Enery. Henry VIII. 1509 to 1547. Henry VIII, 6 wives. You think one would be enough, but no, he had 6. Unlucky in love, some may say. Repent at leisure. Here we've got more in the way of stuff. Millennium Seed Bank, Wakehurst Place. Again, it's been through the post, and hey, is there anything on the back of it? Kew Gardens. Been through the post. I'm going to have to come through the book to see if there's anything. Yes, what have we got here? Looks like it, doesn't it? Action for Species. Yep, so those are quite nice. It comes in a miniature sheet. So these have been split and used in the Royal Mail. Here we've got another of those kings, George V, George V. Very nice. Very nice. And we have 2 more stamps. Again, these have been postally used. Oh, I've dropped it. So I use my fingers because it's got card on the back so I can pick up like that. Firefighting. This is to do with the fire and rescue service. I've only got 1 of those. And the other stamp that I have is Darwin. Does he belong in here? I ain't sure. Darwin. What am I up to now? And this 2010. 2010 I'm up to there, so I don't think he does. So I think I've got some mis-sorting happening. Bigly. 2009. Oh, there he is. Yep, he does belong. My apologies to the good man. So, I think I'll just make sure. Yeah, I think most of all of these have to be reassigned. So we'll leave those out. The Tudors do belong there. So there's not many stamps to go in 2009. I'll just cover those up. And we'll have a look at 2019, which hopefully will be a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, there's a few more there. Hey, excuse this mess. There we are. Okay, let's fast forward to 2019, which is the last year of this book. The last year of the book. Come on, to Daddy. Gosh, there's more and more stamps appearing. The further along you get, 2019, I'm not even sure. No, I don't think we've got. Oh, we better move these, haven't we? We better move these away onto 2019. I would just look generally at 2019, 2009 there. So 2019 we've got Black Panther, Thor. So the Hulk. So we're looking at comics that have changed into films, maybe. Lerwick, what is that? Up, Helly, don't know. Brighton, that seems it could be the same sort of style. Here we've got Spider-Man, Spidey. Leonardo da Vinci drawing. Could all be Leonardo's. They're very light-handed and they're beautiful. we've got 4 of those. The Hurricane. Again, another Leonardo. That's beautiful, isn't it? D-Day. D-Day. Lunatic. And finally, Captain Britain. Captain Britain. Who knew we had a Captain Britain? I'm not 100% happy with this particular lot because I can't see them in the book, so I will have to. Yes. I will have to actually go into search engines and discover what and where they belong and in what year they belong. I suspect some of these may be all over the place, a little bit like the 2009s, particularly the Kings. So that's my job for today. I hope you can tell that I'm keeping busy with stamps 2019. So we'll leave that on there to make sure that they don't get mixed up with these. And I will start my organisation of the Kings and Queens with these little beauties, these Hanovers and more modern Kings and Queens. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm hoping to be able to breathe again pretty soon. Have a great day. It's bitter cold out. The sun at least is shining. Have a fantastic day and bye for now. Bye.